Hello, here's a sample of the preset for this tutorial. If you'd like to download this preset and hundreds more for free, please check the link in the description. Looking to take your productions to the next level? Check out Nyonics.com for EDM mastering, free synth courses, and how-to articles.
Hey, what's up everybody? Nyonics here. You just heard my recreation of Showtek and Ookay's Bouncer. Actually, when the intro you heard was 3 different presets: the main chords, the main square lead, and the bass line that rides under all of those. If you want to download those 3 exact presets, just head over to my Facebook page in the description. You'll see a link where you can download those and hundreds of other presets, literally. For everybody else, I will quickly go over these 3 presets for you, starting with the chord sound. Head on up to Oscillator 1, put it on Square Saw 1, WT, Intensity, and Amp as such. Head on down to Oscillator 2, put it on a Pulse Saw at -12 with the following settings, and then Oscillator, I love saying that, 3 with a Pulse Saw +12, and have those following settings. You want to turn the mod os on this one. Put it up at a pitch of 12, phase as such. We got some white noise on this one. We got a insert 1 hard clipper and insert 2 parabolic shaper with those settings. Head on up to FX1 Classic 2. You see that right there. FX2, the reverb right there. EQ is not on. Swing on up to the Filter 1 section. We're going to band reject that. Cut off bandwidth and resonance as such. Put this slider right about here. You're going to have your serial parallel all the way down. And your mix 1 and 2 is going to be slightly higher than halfway. Filter 2, low pass 2. Resonance and cutoff as such. You'll see I have an envelope 3 routed to this cutoff, just like that. Make yours match mine. Attack, level, decay, level, and release. Your curve should look roughly like mine. And that should do it for the filter section on these chords. Head on down the voicing tab. Unisano is going to be a 4. Pitch cutoff right about there. Looks like you can barely see that one white line there. Polyphon trigger always. Nothing in the OSC tab on this one. And I guess finally we'll have to go to envelope 4 section, which will look just like this. I believe that's pretty much the standard model. A little bit, the release might be up a little bit more than, it's up a little bit more than 1/4. So those are the chord sounds that you hear on this 3-part preset. Head on over to the main lead now. Slide that in place. This is the main square lead. You want to put OSC1 on a 0, smooth square, following settings, spectrum. We want to route an LFO 5, Cinco, I think that's Cinco, there at a 0.23. You want to have that rate fully cranked, that amp fully cranked, on the X-fade curve fully up. Oscillator 2 is going to be a -12 with a smooth square on that one. Spectrum. LFO 5 is going to be routed right here at a 0.18. And I have a envelope 1. Let's see what I did here. Envelope 1, I probably just like the way the texture, they added the texture to it. Envelope 1 is routed as such. I have the attack halfway, level, decay, level, and release. These are max, and this is pretty much all the way down. So feel free to copy that setting. And finally, I have Oscillator 3, which is on, but the amp is all the way down, so it's off. Mod os, as you can see, is off, so there's nothing there. A little bit of white noise. My favorite hard clipper right there, and then followed by my favorite parabolic shaper right there. We have a teletube right here, and a reverb. Those are my EQ settings for this one. Didn't change anything. Filters, mix it all the way to the top, slide that up. Band reject with the following cutoff, resonance, and bandwidth points. Down to the voicing tab, Unisono 1, monophone, trigger legato. That is key so you can get those sliding notes on this. Nothing in the Unisono spread section. Time is a little bit less than half. And it looks like I have a vibrato ratted on 1, which we talked about earlier. So you want to bring it 1 down to here, so when the notes are held for a longer period of time, the vibrato comes into play as that attack is kicked up halfway. So the note sustains, the vibrato kicks in, all is well in the world. Also have restart via gate on with the following settings because it was phasing in and out, so please enable that and copy those. And then finally, I believe just for this one, we have a envelope 4, attack, decay, and level as such, release right there. And that should about do it for that main synth on this one. And then the bass line that goes under all this stuff, pretty straightforward. Oscillator 1, -24, sine square with the following settings. Oscillator 2, -12. Square saw, so I think I misspoke there. It's a square saw 1, I apologize. Oscillator 2, square saw 1, -12, just like that. No oscillator 3, no mod os, no noise, no inserts. Pretty simple. B-tube, a little bit of dimension expansion. No EQ even though it's on. I have a DAF filter routed with a envelope 3 up to here. Envelope 3 settings look just like this. You have the mix in the middle, even though there's nothing down here, so we got some stuff flowing through here openly. Heading down to the voicing tab, monophone, trigger always, nothing in the spread. OSC tab, glide's going to be equal, a little bit less than half. No vibrato. And then finally for this bass preset, we need to go over the main envelope, which looks to be, that might actually be 100% the way it comes out of the box, but make sure your settings look like mine. Alright, I hope that helped you guys. As I said, you can download those 3 exact presets for free on my Facebook page. Also on these presets, mainly those chords, I did add some distortion. I always include in the preset packs, if there's any added effects, usually just distortion, I include a screenshot and also the exact preset I used and that, so you can have those distortion settings. And if you don't have that distortion plugin, you're welcome to look at the settings and make it the best you can with what you have. So I always try to help you guys that way as well. Anyways, that about covers this video. I also do mastering of dance music. If you need anything mastered, check out the link in the description, and I'll be happy to master some stuff for you. There's a bunch of info on my website as well. Alright guys, I appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace. Peace.